Corey Grant. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Mayfield. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Adam Thielen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup, good for an Eagle first down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Deep forward. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist. Because
and he's going to go down again. Randy Gregory. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. On 4th down is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say, when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Grant. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Cowboys and Eagles, of course, such a great rivalry. Last year, the Cowboys got the better of the Eagles both times that they met, with Philly coming off their Super Bowl title. But in weeks 10 and 14, it was Dallas beating Philly by a single possession. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a 1st down on the play.
Yeah.
On 1st down, it's Grant. And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line. And
I'm already down to 2 running backs.
Shaking up down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Here's my 3rd string running back for you.
First carry for Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
He's not bad. He's just my 3rd
That's one
string.
reason you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle.
When they watch film of this...
One sec. I got the wrong receiver in. Okay, I'm ready.
And hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw, Mayfield. His throw caught right around the 6. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Mayfield down.
Oh, I couldn't get it off.
Coming, and he's taken down.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion.
I think Connor's only out of the league at
Brandon,
least.
this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Baker Mayfield with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. He won't go down.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Following the interception, Mayfield. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So the penalty now moves it up. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Oh, that was a good move.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And that's caught by Smith. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Yeah, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Allen now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Allen. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Credit the sack to Brandon Marshall. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And Dan Smith-Schuster is complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That one goes for 30 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Mayfield now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And avoids the contact by sliding. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On third down, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
What? Pretty sure I didn't get the field goal.
At the line, ready for their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, yeah, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make, because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the touchdown.
That was a crappy click, dude.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And not a particularly good return here, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light.
What happened there, 81?
Red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that
You're
play.
just getting trucked?
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down. On second down, Davis. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Third and long for Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it.
For the first down.
That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
And avoids the turnover. Allen's throw is complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Allen going to throw. That's to his running back. Complete.
Oh, what was that? I just licked his
shoulder. Down to
shoulder.
about the 20-yard line. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun, Ivory. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll run with Ivory. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Now Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
I don't remember.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I think I killed him again. Just didn't get as much pressure.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now
RPOs aren't my
third and
thing.
6. From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, that was okay. That was stupid, and it still happened.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Everything about that play was
yards,
stupid.
good for a Cowboy first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence. Now Mayfield lost the football, but I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. Now the second down throw on target. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock
what
keeps
happened
rolling.
there?
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline. You need to get the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely
I didn't even know where the
ideal.
ball
They pin
was.
them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see
That's
what
how
you
you
did
do
on the
that
last
too,
drive.
huh?
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how
It
to
looked
fix
like they were
things.
trying to do the other guy.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
7 yards there and a first down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
I feel like holding's
That's
actually
on the
not that
first
bad
guard
this year.
selected in the
Doesn't happen
draft
very
back in
often.
April, Chris Lindstrom from BC.
And I've never seen like a really, really good offensive lineman hold.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is incomplete here. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing on second and long. Allen over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
To try again after the sack. Allen, Smith catches left side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Throwing is Allen on third.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. And for
It's going to be pass interference.
He's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Because I touched you when I jumped in front of you.
Allen now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that puts a little bit
I didn't think he was going to get to that. I thought I was going to say out of reach.
I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Jesus. Oh, come on, 79. You were so close.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Mayfield caught right side. Davis. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
I didn't see the flag.
A personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe. And now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. After the penalty, it's Davis. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Mike Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the
Hey, it's Mike Davis, right, man?
Out in front further. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
I fumbled, but my own guy picked it up.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back
Yeah, the
here.
strip,
This will be
yeah,
a
the strip sack.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. To throw on 3rd down. Allen. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. On 1st down, Allen. He's going to let it fly.
What?
This is caught inside the 15. And
DK Metcalf is a monster.
Side of the field. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. His throw here's incomplete.
Hey, you're not getting two perfect throws out of him in a row, okay?
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The throw once more on second and 2. Allen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And again, it's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
This will be caught at about the 6. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Mayfield on play action. Oh, that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was Baker Mayfield who led the way. The #1 pick in 2018. He showed why he was so coveted.
And it was interesting because you remember headed into the draft in 2018, the projections on where Baker Mayfield was going to go, it varied. But rarely did anyone suggest he would go #1 overall. And he did. Showed exactly why. It's not just how he plays. It's not just his arm and his vision. It's the leadership. It's the toughness. It's the moxie that he exhibits.
That is terrible. That looks nothing like Adam Thielen. '94 so far. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna play right now. He said he'll be here in a second. Yeah. Oh, me either. What's up? I did. It didn't work. I freaking did it. That's annoying. And especially because it's Austin that won. I just gave Austin a free win. It's stupid. No, I have a bye week. He's the only player on the block. For some reason. Kinda sucks. Well, O-line don't regress that bad. James, that's so weird. James Connor's he's upset he's not getting more involved, but he's been hurt for 6 weeks. Of course he didn't get involved. He can't play. Can't play you more if you're on injured reserve. He has like 10 touches because he got hurt like week 1. You ready, Jeremy? He didn't have that great of a game. Nah, he didn't run the ball though. I did push the button. I'm in this training searching thing. I'm in the search thing. I said training at first and I corrected myself. Adam Thielen's pretty awesome. Yeah. I scored one time. I had 2 pretty good user picks though. I cracked him. Adam Thielen is... the linebacker reached over his shoulders. It was kind of rough.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to
He's slow too. That was like Brandon Marshall, I think.
The NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Why don't we? I mean, we could do it in AFL. I don't think anyone would complain. But all those guys are in more than one league.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Right back to Conner here on 1st. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. We see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year.
After this play, I gotta change my depth chart. It keeps resetting by itself. My receivers are all the old guys.
That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. Now
I'm ready, Jeremy.
Looming a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get that one complete to Conner. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10.
Oh, Summers too. Good. Okay.
This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no.
Have you really played with Mixon, Jeremy?
Whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I don't really like him, surprisingly. He's like on paper, he's like my perfect running back, but I just don't like the way he plays with us.
And sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam.
Hey, I was actually throwing kind of deep against Jason.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I look for turnovers any way possible. I user stripped Jason in the last franchise once.
offensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's pretty funny.
On 2nd and 9, Murray buying time to his left.
I forgot you have Kyler. That was stupid. I should have.
Kyler Murray, 1,000-yard rusher as a quarterback in his Heisman campaign at Oklahoma. He's got the first down. Here's Murray from midfield. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Adrian Claiborne. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
You gotta have that superstar ability, man. It's the only way to do it.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one.
10 times easier with that ability.
They just gave up back-to-back sacks.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Oh, pressure too great, and he goes down once more. D Ford. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team. And now
oh, come on, Baker. You're down.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it
I can't even do anything
whenever
about
you're
that.
going to pick up to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it. I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first.
I need to learn how to strafe.
Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
13 yards, good for a Giant first down. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray, the tight end, John with it out on the left side. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, completely turn him around and everything.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Murray. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Why'd you let him catch that in the first place? You were literally
losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Murray now.
Thank
And
you.
this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Push him back. Push him back.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Flushed it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Adrian Claiborne able to drop.
He's an end/outside linebacker.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not getting too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. I haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10.
Come on, why is that throw right there? I threw that so much quicker. Baker.
Shot at the 33-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You the equipment guys to make sure they
No, your player's first.
The back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Oh, I got stuck. No, I'm trying to put it on.
Inside the 20. Johnson was the intended receiver.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's a run with Mixon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Murray now to throw. And the pressure will get to him. He goes
Is that a
down.
face man? A holding?
Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. And 58 to Mike. Go 58 to Mike. What we got? What we got?
Murray with a 3rd and long. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Deontay Johnson with his first career NFL touchdown. As his guys are on the board first here tonight.
I've never seen a boo through. Yeah, I've never seen one get overturned.
Touchdown. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Forbath is sent it away now following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They begin on the ground here with Connor. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40.
I couldn't tell you.
10 for touchdown, Cowboys. James Conner.
Wait till Jason sees that one.
On the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too?
That's not even me.
Taking off and going.
It starts to, like, control itself when you get behind your own guys. I can't even do anything. Yeah, it almost always screws me, and occasionally it does that for me.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
That's a pretty hard pass to hold on to, I feel like.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
That was a pretty rough one.
It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that'll wind up incomplete.
You gotta get these guys with CIT, bro.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
you like throwing into traffic.
Sure, this guy couldn't hold on to the football, so I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Juked into him.
The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. 1st down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield.
Why did you catch it like that? Why did you drop it? How did he hit stick me?
Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, Mayfield.
Nope, wrong person. Okay.
That is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They'll run for it with Connor.
Come on, Connor, you gotta get that, dude.
Forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
Come on, that's my best offensive lineman. And that's how he blocks.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And
You had a touchdown.
It's something that's been done many
Totally
times
missed it.
before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Stop playing with boobs over there.
Coleman, and his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. About set for this next drive by
All the time, Jeremy.
Offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout.
No, that was John Ross, I think.
In quarter number 2. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Final play of the half, Mayfield.
What? How is that an accurate pass? Please explain to me. Yeah.
You sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here.
Yeah.
We're going to look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble.
It's because he doesn't have the ability. It's a superstar ability.
Now how about that play?
It does in this game.
And turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking
That's
a
the
big
point of
shot.
them, is that they matter.
Excellent job getting down
Would be the,
and
well,
avoiding
why
the
would they
big
even
hit.
have him if they didn't matter?
Not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 4,
Damn.
but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. And here we go on 4th down with Murray. And that is incomplete.
What are you doing? Why does it do that? I hate that. And I never remember that it does that. Because he wouldn't have caught that. Oh, no, he wouldn't have. If I would have pressed X and tried to just swat at it instead.
Somehow, some way, they make plays on the football.
I
And
hate
sometimes
that.
you're there too soon.
I pressed it one time.
First down, Murray. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Nah, Ridley just did a really bad job there. Your wide receiver got hoed by a defensive end.
On 3rd down, Murray. He's got a first down and more.
Wow.
And he's going to have another
Jump!
first down here as they
I'm
take
pressing
this
the
lead.
button. Jump! Don't keep running.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot.
That should have been a pick. I just didn't jump.
Finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read.
How did I get a better animation there on the hit? He slipped pretty
Because then
late.
you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots in the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and short. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not
A
smart
little
enough
bit.
to play chess. Guys
Not
like
great.
you
I don't
with
really
your
like any
IQ,
of them
you
in
can
the
pull
Chiefs
that off.
playbook.
Murray now on 1st down. And it'll be intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense
I haven't figured out how to
field goal range.
run screens yet. I just got no luck with
This is a
screens.
case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Mayfield.
Terrible throw.
Time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Gary.
Terrible throw, Baker. You're an 85 overall quarterback.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And he's brought down. Call it a gain of 4.
Why you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards?
Don't do that again.
When
He's
you
gonna
take shots
fumble.
like that, quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Get off the block.
That's Isabella open on the right side.
Oh, I stripped it out of bounds.
Football. Murray now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Oh, there was that 2-block thing you were talking about.
That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Throw it. I'm throwing it. I'm throwing
Goes
it.
down hard, flat on his back. Nick Bosa able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own
Oh, come on.
This winds up a disaster nowhere near the marker. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Now Joe Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball over on a fumble or an interception, before you go out, you get together as a defense and go, sudden change.
Get off the block. I can't even see him. How am I supposed to do anything?
Joe Mixon.
Oh my God, that's so annoying.
And the Giants have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They run there.
Oh, Jeremy.
For 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He's not bad.
Going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. One play has him up past the 40.
Yeah, but in Madden, that means a lot more.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in.
8 for 122, my guy.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They go play action. Mayfield. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. Another nice game.
3 interceptions for Baker.
Between those last
Dude.
2 plays. They'll run on 1st down.
Why are you guys doing that? Now I'm noticing it. Now it's really annoying.
This time they get him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play,
Like,
you
what
just
is
know
the left
there
guard
should be a
doing on that
interjection there.
play?
You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Dancing to his left. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll wind up getting 10 back.
As soon as you left, I was like, cool. Got
The
this.
battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run forward.
62! Carpenter!
From the start. As he's
What is happening?
goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Wow, dude. Just speared by
Once
Gabriel
in the
Peppers.
spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Debo! Thank you. That was John Ross. Oh.
John Ross.
I thought it was Debo Samuel.
Touchdown now down the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
I do a little bit. I ran like, I try not to I feel it feels cheesy because the defenders don't read it very well. So I try not to run.
Just past the 30-yard line.
Yeah. When there's like all the blockers are separated out and stuff, that's the only time I'll really run.
Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Sometimes I'll roll out looking for a pass play.
A big spot now for the rookie Murray. Throw left side, complete to Isabella.
Come on! What am I doing? That is terrible. Isabella has like 97 speed too.
That could very well
That
be the
doesn't
defining
help.
play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Let's get it.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
I accidentally clicked on him when I was going through, guys.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to jump.
Once you caught it, yeah, absolutely.
A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. Murray to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though,
He didn't even touch you till he was going for the ball.
On the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here's the drive of my career.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do
Baker
that
Mayfield's defining moment.
When you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Being chased out left. He's gonna
What a terrible throw, Baker. What a terrible throw. Oh, my God.
Picked off at the 19.
That is the... Wow, dude. How do you overthrow that on the run?
2-minute drill, trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's game.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll talk,
I feel like Calvin Ridley probably has like 12 run block.
Once again, they run with Mixon. That's his space here. He's got daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Joe Mixon, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Forbath, the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And this is intercepted.
What?
And that should do it.
Okay.
P.J. Williams with a pick.
Come on, dude.
Interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
some people like to do that.
What are you doing running? What are you doing?
He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something in the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield steps away to his left.
He runs faster out of the pocket. He reacts to me trying to run with him faster. That's not what I did. Why does it do that? I hate that so much. That just killed 20 seconds.
One last shot for Mayfield here. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week.
I don't think I'm getting Baker anymore. That's a terrible game. He's an 85. It's different when 72 overall Kyler Murray has a bad game. When 85 overall Baker Mayfield has the worst game ever. No, a couple of those were really bad. No, a couple of them were bad. But I definitely don't want Josh Allen. I got receivers. I'm good there. I need defense. Give me a Kyler and Bosa. Baker's pretty good, man. It's a car salesman tactic.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 52 in his 8th year now out of Arizona. It's Nick Foles.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on.
Can you let me know what my record is? Or what my standings are? Can you get
The
those?
starters now on offense, and Stephon Diggs.
Oh, dude, great! I'm getting a great pick.
Brandon, remember we had this conversation about how highly recruited he was in high school. Didn't quite live up to it.
How standings shake out.
Some injuries. Anyways, he hit the NFL like a bomb. Stephon Diggs, a crafty, mature route runner who can go the distance.
6-3.
Foles. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety
Wait,
spot.
what week?
Stop him about a yard short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
When we get to 14, let me know what's
Playmakers
up.
on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt
Playing my
their
fantasy
performance
draft
and
game.
hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here's Haskins to throw. And left side here, it's Graham. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The numbers for Freeman a week ago. 15 carries, 78 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
I see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Josh Allen plays pretty well in the sim.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen, but everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a...
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Jalen Samuels, his 4th touchdown on the year. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Vander Esch is a monster.
Defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. A look now at the starters on this 49er defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in? And
now a hit and Foles loses the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to...
Oh, my. He just destroyed a screen pass. For like negative 10 yards.
It'll be a loss of 7.
Vander Esch.
And that's going to make it 4th down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
He is a machine.
One-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return. Now Haskins on first down. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
He's not very good.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror,
I creamed him the other day.
to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Here's Foles. He finds McCoy. Fights him off. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Foles going up top.
Why does it do that, dude?
20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
No, hey, we're not going to take any steps backwards on defense, even though you're running a cover 6.
Here in this first quarter. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
It just happens. It must be like a certain play, like a certain formation play. Because I just let Madden pick plays on defense mostly. So it must be like one play where it's like it just doesn't work, so they don't cover it. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I feel like it always happens on a cover 6.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Let's go, let's bring it.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Haskins. He's going to loft it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play in football.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
All right, see you there, man.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Haskins on 3rd down. And it's caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. Now it's Haskins. Buying time to his left. And he holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian Kirk. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 40 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I think now they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? We'll see what they decide to do.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I wish they didn't print the calories on that menu.
Yeah, if you're in a movie and you don't even want to think about
On
it.
3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up through the air. The tight end, Rhett Ellison, with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. Fall's going to come up now, 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Carson looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll set up the screen to McCall. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
I'd like to keep making this thing bigger and bigger.
There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back
Wait
into
a day.
the San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no good plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. Haskins now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's first and 10. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Brooks Reed able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Second down, Haskins. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jalen Samuels with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Let's go! Let's go! Go!
Playing against somebody?
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this.
Username?
Keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to.
The link didn't work. Can you just read it to me?
He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Well, he is out of bounds.
It's in the same place.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
It like took me to the App Store and then I like opened it and it didn't do anything. I just opened it. I just sent a friend. I tried to send a friend by it. Let me know if it works.
Which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big time pickup on that play.
Looking to throw, Haskins. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it's going to be second down. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. The secondary has been ripped across the track into the end zone. It's a 49-yard touchdown. DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something. I'm having trouble.
They're the Falcons?
5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding
82?
me?
Huh?
What's your name?
Sanders on for the extra
Oh,
point.
probably should add a 0 on there. That's probably wrong.
And that stretches the lead to 27.
There it is. Okay. Cinch?
Drive
Yeah.
spanning 80 yards.
Cinch.
And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end
sci-fi it.
zone. And no run back here.
Usually I go sci-fi on, but
It comes out to the 25-yard line. Nick Foles gearing up again here to go on offense. A lot of problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. There he goes, left side.
I may or may not have also spent a couple bucks. I may or may not have 84 overall Aaron Donald on my defense.
But that's the thing, he doesn't really do as much. He points for last year. Shit, where's my go-to?
Dude, what a terrible... Throw it when I'm asking you to throw it, please.
So is it like I go and you go?
No, I think we're going at the same time. But I can't complete a pass to save my life, so... And it's lagging, which is weird.
Oh, I have coaching. That's for sure.
You always have, we have both have Patrick Mahomes. It's lagging. It's Madden Mobile. Yeah.
Touchdown. To that bitch, 50 yards down the field. This is not coming about it like that.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? You didn't even give me an animation.
My go-to plays from here are very quality.
I think it edits the playbook.
Huh?
I think you can only use certain plays.
Why do you get so many more points than me? What the fuck?
Throw it, Mahomes! My icons won't pop up because it's lagging. God. Real bad.
It's like a touchdown.
No, it's like 110 points. Touchdowns are only worth 60.
49er touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
I'm Owen Wood?
Yeah, it says your record is. Oh, maybe it's just like with me against you.
Probably. Because I haven't played this mode at all outside of the Master Series, and I played way more than one game than that.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Oh, you just said it down.
Nick Foles.
Yeah, it says record 1-0.
Go on offense. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout.
Mahomes sucks, dude.
Country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
He's just
Welcome
bad, and I don't know
everyone
how
to
to
our
change
EA
it. I don't know why it's not my
report.
fucking
Get you caught up
quarterback.
on what's going
It's
on
weird to do a
around
whole
the
mode
NFL.
like this and then
We'll
not
begin
have
our
you be your
tour with
quarterback,
First
even though
Energy
the rest of the
Stadium
team
in
is yours.
Cleveland, where it was the Browns who were winners in that one at home. Drew Brees, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see
Not
they are
who I
scoreless.
pressed.
They
That's
play
what I'm
the
seeing
second
on
quarter.
Madden Mobile. It's hard to press the icons.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Yeah, it'll push the guy behind him, and then that's like completely not
In our
open.
game, it was the rookie Dwayne Haskins showing why he felt too many teams passed on him in the first round. His 5
I just
touchdown
fumbled. Are
passes
you
have
kidding
him on
me?
a record pace. As for the call of the second half,
And I lost
we'll turn it
points
back
for
over
that.
to Brandon and Joe.
That's absurd. Oh, go up and get this. Come on, boy. Kenny still slow.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
Pedophile.
quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front. and
Penis
they
is
will
like
get
a
the football first
pedophile.
as well as we are back and started in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's enjoying a great deal of success. His team is also enjoying a great deal of success.
Yeah, he's got that nice little, what I call the QB lean going right now. You see that little stroll that he's got going? Yeah, he's definitely got that. You see him throwing the football, the nice little video. He's seeing that in his head as well because he wants more of that to happen. So anytime you see him that relaxed, that comfortable, usually it's a big thumbs up for his team.
It's been a big highlight day for him. Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Oh, Nathan, I am working you right now, buddy.
Second and 9. Haskins. Quick slant. Caught by Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Oh, I just got like an 80-yard touchdown. Oh, boy. And I got 100 points. Oh, Nathan.
But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
I also got the captain bonus as soon as you got it.
15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's first and 10. Haskins looking to throw on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 25 yards that time.
That was an excellent read right there.
No, not this bad. I may spend a couple bucks also. It says you're busy. That's weird.
That's weird. I'm just in the same menu I was when you invited me last time.
Yeah, but I have to wait like 4 or 5 minutes. Like I just invited you now, and it's gonna take like a minute for you to get it. At least 30 seconds.
Soft cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 12 more yards there and another first down. Kaiser now to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
Well, because I scored like an 80-yard touchdown, like a 60-yard touchdown, and got the bonus at the same time. So I got like 200 points all at once, which is a shit ton in this. Did you already score a touchdown? I wasn't even looking because I was playing actual Madden and I didn't think it started yet. Oh, you picked me, so that's cool. Whoever Blair is keeps fucking intercepting me. He's the only one.
Oh, you trying made me drop it.
How are you dropping that, bro?
No, oh, I just got sacked. Oh. Dude, I just got sacked.
It gave me 46 points, I know.
Oh my god. And you just take this.
Are you okay over there?
I'm gonna cry. I'm really gonna cry.
Amari Cooper almost mossed the shit out of you right now. It's so close. Come on, one more play, one more play. Juice! And I got the captain bonus. Oh, Nathan. God, that was a slaughter.
Looked like nobody open. Now second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Kaiser. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Kaiser letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Sanders' kick is good, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. To chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing on second down. Foles over the middle. He finds Godwin complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
As this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. This is Carson. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Chris Jones on the stop. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Carson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Foles. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
On 2nd and 10, Foles. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that
end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Taywan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Tavecchio good on the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Deshaun Kaiser making his way out to the huddle. They haven't had to rely so much on the passing game. It's really been a team effort in the running game that's kept them successful and has them in the lead.
I like that, too, the team effort, because when I was growing up, one guy carried the football, right? You stuck it in his chest 20 to 30 times a game, and he was the heavy volume, heavy dose guy. Now, you spread it around, different people take it.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Kaiser now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. David Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Nick Foles gearing up again here to go on offense. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. That is incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been terrific so far. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at the 20. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now a give running right is Love. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground, it's Love. Tackle made there by Mason Foster.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll run with Love. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Freeman again. Finding room to the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. And it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Love again. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. On 3rd down, here's Love. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Foles. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is McCoy. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. LaShawn McCoy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback. Ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards.
Oh, no. There was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down, Love. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Love. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Here's Foles. And Cook has it left side.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now Foles. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. Looking to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They're going to look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to go on top for the... And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the 49ers, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank all...
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Dick.